Hayden! This Kansas farm was more than the place Hayden had grown up. The place was also his base of operations. Though he had fond memories of his grandfather teaching him how to grow sorghum, he hadn't set up here to relive old memories. People said time healed all wounds, but that wasn't true. Some damage you just learned to work around, like stepping lightly over a hole in the floor. He'd chosen this locale because of its isolation. Rural Kansas had been losing population for years, and some counties had less than 10 people per square mile. Bad for the state, but fewer folks to ask questions or meddle. He glanced in the rearview mirror, hoping Maddie would be okay. She wasn't the type he usually recruited, but she had first-hand experience with extraterrestrials, and that didn't grow on trees. He scrubbed a hand over his overgrown beard. The damn thing was hot and itchy, but it worked a treat for convincing aliens he had no higher thought. They seemed to think that a lot of hair impaired human intellect. He drove to his destination, what looked like a biker bar partway between the farm and town. The truck bounced into the lot, and Hayden parked in 2 spaces in front of Kelly's. It was all warped wood and occasional neon, but the jukebox worked. Kelly was a grizzled man with a salt and pepper ponytail, prone to wearing band T-shirts and leather necklaces. And he had his fingers in a lot of pies. Hayden was counting on that. He strolled through the door and called, "I need to talk to Pierce." Kelly looked at Hayden as if Jesus had just returned. He overfilled the mug he was pouring. "You can't. Feds picked her up the day before yesterday, Colonel." The barfly, who was expecting that draft, started to complain as the sticky mug slid down the counter toward him. But he shut up when Hayden shot him a narrow-eyed look. If his instincts were accurate, and they rarely steered him wrong, then that admiral would escalate the situation sooner rather than later. That asshole stank of hostility and bad intentions. Hayden's smile widened, and he knew it didn't reach his eyes. "Fine, tell her that her ride is here." "How am I supposed to do that?" Kelly protested. "Told you she's in federal custody." Hayden's smile turned to menace in an instant. "Don't bullshit me. I invented all shit. Tell her I'm here to pick her up and I can't wait forever." The man's eyes dropped in acknowledgement. Out of habit, Hayden clocked the people in the bar. He recognized every face except the guy in uniform. A badge was a lousy disguise, and Hayden felt reassured. The feds would know he was here soon if they didn't already. If they knew, Pierce would too. All he had to do now was get back safely. "Give me a 6-pack of something good, and a bottle of something bad,"